This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, September 30th. I'm here with Stephanie, Brandon, Erica. I'm Jeff. Happy Monday, guys. Let's jump right in. Actress Stacey Dash was arrested last night. We got the mugshot to prove it. Florida police took her into custody for domestic battery after she allegedly slapped her husband. She says it was all in self-defense. Let's watch.
All right, I'll walk you over to my car and I'll explain everything to you, okay?
Am I being arrested?
I'll explain it to you in a second, okay?
I'm an actress.
Oh, okay. Like TV or
Both.
what do you act in?
TV, movies.
Well, like, you know, like
I
any
did
like.
a film called Clueless.
Okay.
Well, you heard her right there. Stacey is most famous for playing Alicia Silverstone's best friend Dion in the hit 1995 teen movie Clueless. So was Stacey clueless about the law yesterday? She didn't seem like she was all there.
Yeah, but you know, I think a lot of people have been speculating that she hasn't seemed all there for a while. Honestly, it seems like she's being used as a prop for political purposes. So, yeah, I'm not surprised by this. It makes me very sad, though, because you never want to see someone like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you what, when it all falls down, you guys should get that. She was in the Kanye video, All Falls Down.
Oh, she was?
Come on, now.
I got the
Chicago,
reference.
Chicago.
I didn't know she was in that video.
Yeah, she's the woman in the All Falls Down video for Kanye.
When it all falls down. I got it.
This is access,
are you
baby.
doing a Kanye thing? I didn't get the connection, but I got it. I got it.
I
Good
mean,
reference.
like when you say fourth marriage, like you said, she's being used as a political pawn. You read some of the comments online, and it's atrocious. But you know, you always want to have that moment to kind of like in your face somebody. But if someone's really going through something, then come on now, you got to have a heart and be compassionate. But you can't put your hands on people.
Well, obviously, no, she shouldn't have. But when you look at that video, she doesn't seem like, she seems to me, like you said, like she's not quite with it. She doesn't look like she's in a great place.
Right.
I think she's clearly not herself. It's very clear. I mean, you can tell by the way she's talking, her demeanor. I don't know. I just feel really bad for her, and I hope that, I don't know.
Right, and I don't want to jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
This is all alleged. Because she's just very calm in the video and then talking about
She's
her being an
very
actress.
calm. She's almost like slightly sedated, almost.
Yeah.
But will we be having the same reaction or empathy if it was a man that was in that video? If it was Dame Dash, not Stacey Dash.
You know, honestly, it's not, for me, it's not the male-female component. For me, it is Stacey Dash and the fact that she's been in the media, and we're talking about her not because she was in Clueless, but because she has made a attempt to really be out there and vocal about what's happening in the world today, which is, I mean, completely within her right to do so. But it just seemed like it was very disconnected from the beginning.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people have been speculating that there were deeper issues, and then you see something like this, and that's the reason why we're not talking about what she did, it's how she seems.
Yes, I get it. Well, if there is something there, I hope she gets it taken care of. All right, guys, R. Kelly is trying to get out of jail again. This time it's for health problems. Raquel, what's going on?
Well, Jeff, R. Kelly says he needs to get out of jail to treat his medical issues. His lawyer filed documents claiming the singer is suffering from hand numbness, anxiety, and an untreated hernia. He claims he's not getting the proper care, and he's been behind bars since July as he awaits his federal case on sex crime charges. R. Kelly is also complaining he can only see one of his girlfriends at a time. Right now, he's getting visits from Azriel Clary and has to wait 90 days before he can see Jocelyn Savage. A judge has not ruled yet on his request.
Wow, thank you, Raquel. Well, I've heard jail is uncomfortable.
I mean, right, he's complaining of anxiety. Let's just think about some of the anxiety you put some of the women through, allegedly, for a second. And yeah, you're in prison. You're going to have anxiety. Like, what the hell is he saying?
And he can't see his girlfriend. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
Okay, come on. Y'all are surprised by this. Are y'all really surprised? I mean, we all saw the interview, but even before the Gayle King interview, we knew that there were a couple screws that weren't quite tight, okay? Anybody who starts out with the reason why I need to be released from jail is because of hand numbness.
I mean, what the hell?
There is plenty of public aid and assistance while he's in jail that he can go to a doctor for and see just like any other inmate. So there you have it.
I mean, he feels like he's trapped in the closet.
Oh, I got that reference.
There we go.
But, like, and honestly, like you were saying before, the whole world at your fingertips to be put in a box.
And it's only since July. He's only been locked up since July. But look at Jeffrey Epstein. You know, like you're on top of the world. The world is your oyster. Now you can't flick on your own light. You can't flush your own toilet at times. I mean,
You can't
So
see
you're-
both your
I mean-
girlfriends at the same time. Life
well,
is
that
tough.
is pretty devastating.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
Well, he's going to have to deal with it. All right, guys. Oscar-nominated actor Joaquin Phoenix really took his role as the new Joker seriously. He told the Associated Press he lost 52 pounds to play the iconic villain, and Joaquin's weight loss was so dramatic he would obsess over 0.3 pounds. Have you guys ever done something that became an unhealthy obsession? Do you guys remember anything like that?
Yes, I did fitness competitions for 4 years, and what I put my body through, it took me years to recover from it, and
Really?
it's still like, it's still hard sometimes because what you're telling your body that it should be this way, and then you're doing all of these things that can only last a certain amount of time, and when you can't do it anymore, your body doesn't know what to do. I mean, I would lose, at the most, I think I lost 35 to 40 pounds one season, and at the least, I think about 25 pounds. So I just kept having to lose more and more weight to compete.
That is so much weight. That's like, I mean, obviously you knew what you were doing. You were eating really healthy. You're working out a lot, but that's not, I mean, that's hard. I don't have that much willpower for anything. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, yes, I think you do. I think you do, Stephanie.
I don't think I do.
I really think you do. If you have to have like some sort of goal in mind. Like it's really a lot easier than what she's kind of like explaining right now. But when you're dedicated and you're focused to something, that's how it is. So yours was losing weight. Mine was putting on weight, because when I came out of college, you go into the NFL, I was what, 210? Trying to go 210, 215, trying to go into the NFL, I bulked up to 225. That's a lot of calories you got to put into your body, and a lot of workouts, that sort.
I'm sorry. I don't want to put a hierarchy on our plates, but I had to lose 35 pounds. You were putting more calories in, which means that you could eat more.
That's a lot, Erica.
I know it's a lot.
8 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches before.
Oh,
But did it make you angry? I would have killed for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay? And I know this because at the time I was doing the competitions with my then husband, who got 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. How do I know? Because I had to leave the apartment every time he had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch, and one before he went to bed so he could get enough calories. And I was just like sucking on asparagus.
Was it
so
you
it's
were so-
different.
They're scratching
You
her
could have
neck.
picked any sandwich and you had to be peanut butter and
And
jelly.
I love peanut butter and
And I
jelly
used to put the
sandwiches.
fluff in the middle. Ooh.
I don't like fluff.
Well, you can't be. Beggars can't be choosers. Come on now. But I think you could do that, Stephanie.
I think
you
I
could do.
What if I gave you $20
competitions.
million and an Oscar nomination?
Oh yeah, well,
Well,
yeah. I mean, let's be real. Yeah, that's different.
That's probably what
that's
he's getting
different.
I'd be like 0.3. Dang.
I know, yeah,
That's
for sure.
crazy.
All right, guys, let's move on. Did Star Wars actor Mark Hamill go too far on social media? That's what a lot of people are saying. He called out Ivanka Trump for this post showing one of her kids in a stormtrooper costume, captioned, "The Force is strong in my family." Then Mark retweeted it saying, "You misspelled fraud." So was Mark's comment nasty since it was just a family photo, had nothing to do with politics? See what he wrote there? Go force yourself. And you spelled fraud wrong. Was the Force is strong, the fraud is strong in my family.
Oh, I
think
don't
that was a
like
cheap
it.
shot, man. I think
It's
that
a
was
little kid dressed as a stormtrooper. Like, come on. Erica, you look like no.
Really? That's what the bar is?
Oh.
I mean, honestly, her father just made fun of a 16-year-old girl with Asperger's who was trying to save the planet the week before. We don't have rules anymore.
Yeah, but you
we
can't.
don't have
The
rules.
little kids have nothing to do with what their grandpa did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I understand that, but there seems to be no bar anymore. And that comes from her dad. Like, could she get upset about that? I mean, what goes out comes back.
What if the little kids watch Star Wars? Obviously, they like Star Wars, and they're like, "Hey, that's the guy who told us to go force ourselves." You know what I mean?
I don't think he'll understand. I think he's too little to understand. But I think just because her father has said really awful things and pointed fingers at all sorts of different people in different ways, and doesn't mean that it's right for everyone else to do it too. And I think one thing of mine that's like a real pet peeve is, let's say Brandon and I have a disagreement, and then someone else to get involved will then point the finger at someone else. Does that make sense? From
Everyone just starts getting involved.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
I don't like it either, but I'm with Erica. The rules are, there are no rules.
Is that another? Am I
From
supposed to
Greece.
jump on that one?
From Greece.
Greece.
You're on a roll today.
Oh,
What's going on?
when they race each other.
Yeah, the rules are, there are no rules.
For pinks?
Yeah, but
Have you
Where'd
just
you
been
get that one from?
Googling movie and song lines
No,
to like
this-
slip in when the moment arises?
This is Google. This is Google. I got a mind like Kanye. But can I get back to the matter at hand?
Erica, are you going to let him get that? There, that's,
I
I just thought.
No.
I
I mean, I love Kanye. I have a tattoo on my foot, but if I'm thinking of like the biggest brains like possible, I don't know if I'm
I wasn't
saying.
gonna say Einstein or anything. Like, come on, I don't want to go there with it. I want to have fun. This
Kanye's
is
a
access.
genius.
Thank you.
But,
All right,
you know.
finish your thought.
But he looks dumb. You know, like
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill looks really dumb doing that. Like, I understand if you're gonna troll, you have to have the persona or you have to have the image of a troll. Like, if
why
you're a
get
good guy
involved?
trying to do it, then you look dumb.
No. All you have to do to be a troll on the internet is have time. That's what you need. Time.
He was trained.
I don't know where people
he was-
getting this time from.
He learned his force from a little troll, though. Yoda's like a little troll guy, right? Come on, that was
It was a
clever. No one
reach,
laughed
but
at
it
that.
was right. We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you.
Yeah.
He was like, well, I have to stretch now because we took it too long, and now I have to keep thinking of other things to say.
Come on. What do you want? What do you want?
Give me another movie line. See if I can get
Oh
it.
yeah, go on.
Let's go, Google.
Teenage on a
My son works.
Coming to America. I
There
love
we
that
go.
movie.
Come on, McDowell's. They got the golden arches. We got the.
I know.
forgot that part.
Arcs.
Yeah, we got the golden arcs. There's 2 coming out.
We're going to do some more of those at the break. DBL is live, and coming up, sometimes you just need to let off a little steam. I take that lesson to heart and visit one of those popular rage rooms. Oh, good form there. And which celeb got a new tattoo on the entire side of his face? The big reveal and other big questions, and other questionable celebrity ink next in DBL. So we're talking about that rage room thing. You're going to see it coming up a little later in the show, but it was fun.
Is there any music playing while you were doing this?
No, I just had to get. I had to get fired up in my head.
Limp Bizkit.
Rage Against the Machine.
Hey, this is the same thing you all do.
It's just one of those days.
Yeah, that's Limp Bizkit. What happened to those guys?
I don't
Fred
know.
Durst.
He got money.
Does he?
Paid. Limp Bizkit was hot for a
They were, but I mean, I don't know how much. Well, I mean, that wasn't that. It was long ago, but.
But it's not the era where
He's what?
owned-
Did he really?
Fred Durst
Oh.
did? I want to meet that guy. Hey, wait, this may sound stupid. Travis Barker still alive?
Yeah.
I want to meet Travis Barker.
Barely. Remember, he almost died in that plane
Oh,
crash.
with the plane crash.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I just remember living in Framingham, Massachusetts, and I like always hung out with black teammates, white teammates, and it was Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine, 9 Inch Nails, System of a Down. What's that one group I always sing? Oh man, I forgot.
They sound like all like. They sound like all like.
Like all those rock and roll bands and stuff back in the
Stuff
day.
you listen
Like,
to
I used
before football games.
Yep, you work out.
Yeah.
Like I'll always remember working out to them, like going from Blink 182 to DMX to 3 6 Mafia. I used to love my workout playlist back in the day. And Jeff still has all his workout CDs from back in the day.
I just went on our break. I went to get my car washed, and I was like vacuuming it out and stuff, and I was like, I have CDs everywhere in my car. I'm like, I gotta button up these CDs. It's getting a little embarrassing.
That's something you have to hold on to and you have to pass down to your kids.
Well, I mean, I can just put them all digital now. You know what I mean? But half the
hold on
CDs
to
don't even
actual
work no more.
CDs. Oh, really?
I do have some football CDs from back in the day that I still have, like the ones I used playing football.
Really?
Yeah, I still have those. Yeah. So I gotta update my game. But
Back in the day.
all right, good. We're done.
I feel so bad.
Welcome back to DBL. Aaron Carter is back in the headlines today, and this time it's for his face. The former teen pop star got new ink, and it kind of looks like Rihanna as Medusa. We're not sure what that is. And then under his eye, it says love. This reminds us of some other bad celebrity ink we've talked about, like Ariana Grande. She tried to commemorate her song 7 Rings by getting a Japanese tattoo, but it actually says barbecue pit.
I like
you guys
that.
remember that one? Or who could forget Drake's Drake's Abbey Road tattoo that got Beatles fans everywhere fired up. And in the Hall of Fame for questionable celebrity tattoos, Ben Affleck's giant back phoenix tattoo there. Wow. So we're going to show you more pictures of questionable tattoos, and then we're going to guess which celebs the ink belongs to. You guys ready?
So is this a game or we just...
We'll all
just
agree.
guessing.
We'll all
Okay,
agree
cool,
on
cool.
one, okay? Kicking it off, it's some ink that lasted longer than their relationship. Who's that?
It says Antonio.
Is that Antonio?
Is it Melanie Griffith?
Who married Antonio Banderas?
Antonio Banderas
Isn't
or
it
Antonio
Mel-
Sabato
Are they
Jr.?
still married?
It's gotta be, right? Antonio Banderas or Antonio Sabato?
Oh, I can't
Was
think.
that her name? Melanie?
Yeah, let's go with Melanie Griffith.
Let's go with
That sounds like a good one.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
The answer is Melanie Griffith, but she had the tattoo removed since they broke up. I think that's a good call. Next up, who's sporting this Tori Spelling portrait? Ooh.
That looks like J-Lo.
No way
That
would
does look
J-Lo
like-
get
Is
it.
it?
It does.
It looks like
The
J-Lo.
tattoo looks like J-Lo.
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks like
McDermott?
J-Lo to
Dylan
me.
Oh, yeah, because they're
Or
married.
Dean, right?
Dean McDermott. I think.
McDermott?
Dean McDermott.
Yeah, I
Wow,
reckon.
Erica, I
Here
think
we
you're
go.
right.
Here we go.
The answer is Tori's husband.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Who's also reportedly has her name tattooed as well, just in a very intimate place. We can't show that. We
all
can't.
right.
Now I want
We
to know
don't
where
need
it
to
is.
see it. Don't care.
All right. All right. And finally, this celeb's flubbed H2O that brings us so much joy.
Oh, that is a really awful.
Is it
tattoo.
Jennifer Lawrence?
Why would she have that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
remember
was just
her
saying.
having that?
No, but she's in Joy. That's her movie, which is
H2O
a
is
great movie.
Joy? That's
by
a
the
good
way.
movie.
I thought it said H2O as in water.
Water.
Oh, so much
The water
joy.
What is that? I don't get the connection.
Like,
Joy and water.
No, Jennifer Lawrence was in the movie Joy. She was the main character.
So what does that have to do with water?
I don't know. Well,
It said brings us so much joy.
yeah.
Water brings us so much
We're just looking into
I
these
don't
way
know.
too
What's
much.
the answer?
All right. Yeah, I'm attacking Erica.
See?
What? How did you know that?
Because Joy was an iconic movie.
It was a
Wait, so I
really
still
good.
don't get the
It's a
reference.
really good movie.
You're saying water brings us joy?
No,
No,
it
no,
said
no, in the
it was
prompter.
a botched H2O, which brings us so much joy. Was the clue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like women read into
I got
things
it now.
a lot more than men because we didn't go there.
I
with
wasn't
it.
even
we
there
didn't
at
even
all.
go
It
there
was
with
right there.
I was like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you say
Okay,
sandwiches that bring you joy? That's where I was thinking. You know what I mean? Not
No,
water.
I don't know what you mean.
Because you said joy, and I thought you meant water brings you so much joy.
Well,
and I
you
was like,
said joy first. It was in the prompter.
yeah, but I don't know what I'm reading. I just read the words in there. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh,
All
man.
right. Coming up, what if I told you there was a place you can go to break things to release your rage? Now, this is up my alley. There is such a place, and I checked it out, but will I feel better afterwards? You got to stick around and find out.
Hey guys, Kelly Schubert here with the DBL Digital team. Happy Monday. We're happy to have you here with us today. I'm tracking all the breaking and trending news, but right now it's time for Fast Blast, where I give you all the news you need to know in under 2 minutes. Leo, let's get that timer up. Here we go. Now we start with a warning for our viewers that may get heartburn. A popular heartburn drug has been pulled from the shelves at CVS because its ingredients could be linked to cancer. Not only is CVS stopping the sale of Zantac, it's also pulling the generic version from shelves, so this is a really big deal. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has warned about the link to cancer, but so far there's not been an official recall. CVS isn't taking any chances though and says it will no longer sell the drugs. A scary scene on a flight from Denver to Orlando over the weekend. Take a look at this. A passenger named Bobby Lewis shot this video from inside the plane, showing the engine exposed and flapping in the wind. The metal surrounding the engine was peeling off, and so pilots of the United flight had to turn around and land back in Denver. Now the good news here, no one was hurt, but that's definitely not something I want to see while flying 32,000 feet in the air. You know what I mean? No thank you. And it's day 7 of the Dallas murder trial making national headlines that we've been covering for you. Last September, Amber Geiger shot and killed her neighbor, Botham John, after she says she mistook his apartment for her own and thought he was an intruder. Now on Friday, we showed you testimony from Geiger herself as she took the stand in her own defense. Today is an important day in the case because we could hear closing arguments. Now I'll of course keep you updated on this developing story and bring you any new information as soon as I get it. Another day, another vaping story. The CDC released new information saying that a lot of its cases of illnesses aren't related to vaping nicotine, they're linked to vaping THC products that people have bought off the streets. The CDC says young consumers may not even realize they're buying products that are unregulated. But the biggest issue, the CDC says a lot of the people who have gotten ill smoked both THC and nicotine products, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly what's causing people to get sick. Now, DBL Nation, I know I asked.
Call now.
Welcome back to DBL. If you don't know me, sometimes I let my societal rage get the best of me. Watch. Like, do you have no social compass at all of what's going on in life? If you do, it should be legal to cattle prod them. So long later, friendly skies, because there's no such thing.
Like a child.
All right, that was 4 insults, and I already said I'd shut up. I'm just thinking of my mom right now. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Okay. Mom, I'm being quiet for you. Papa. We can all agree that life can be challenging, and sometimes we just need to let off a little steam. So I found a new way to smash some stress. Check it out. What's up, man? I'm Jeff. Sorry I'm late. Dude, traffic, you know.
Oh, no worries. My name's Drew. Welcome to Smash It. Let's get you suited up, get you some tools to go break some stuff, get rid of that anger.
Yeah, you have no idea, Drew.
Smash Room is a place where you can go safely let out some aggression. You know, some people, it's great stress relief. They're able to kind of get whatever's frustrating them out. Generally speaking, people who come in angry leave laughing.
Hey, Jeff, do you want to go out to eat and eat a $50 steak and a $100 bottle of wine for absolutely no reason? Sure, why not? You don't like what I have to say on TV? You think my hair's too gray? I'm too old? How about this? This is for people who do not like pumpkin spice lattes. Just look at that. Feels good. Feels good. I feel like I just went to a spa. I would definitely recommend this to others. This is the kind of therapy that works for me. So if you're like me, hit a Smash Room. Whew, like I just got back.
I'm so happy for you because Jeff has been talking about smashing things for a really long time.
That was a laptop. You smashed a laptop.
They got everything. They could even customize things that you want to smash. Like if you don't like Star Wars, they'll get you all Star Wars. You could smash everything.
Well,
Yeah.
I got to be honest, but I'm afraid to say it. I don't like pumpkin lattes, so
that one was for you. That was for you.
The funny part is when you do it.
Okay, do you know why I threw it like that? This is okay. We're talking about movie lines. Remember Happy Gilmore when he gets all mad and he smashes his club and then he takes it and he throws it and then his caddy just walks over and left-handed he throws that rock. That's kind of where I got that from. And I'm like, man, I wish I did that with my other hand.
I want to see Stephanie in one of those.
I would love doing it, but I'd feel guilty afterwards. Like when I saw Jeff smash the laptop, I could see how happy he was, but I was like, that's a laptop. Like
it's broken. It doesn't work anymore.
It didn't?
Might as well get some joy out of it, right?
Sure. No, like, oh my gosh, when you just threw that coffee maker thing.
We just talked about that.
No, but I'm just still in shock. I'm a bit in shock.
Are you scared now, Steph?
No, I'm not scared. I'm just
watch
like,
it down there. Watch it. We'll be right back, guys. Message in a bottle helped save a trio who were trapped. They were traveling up to a waterfall and planned to descend with a rope, but the rope wasn't there. When they got creative carving help on a bright green water bottle, which everyone could see, and writing a note inside, here's what they said on Good Morning America.
The first thing on it was the date, and then below it said, stuck at waterfall, please send help.
Looked at Hunter and I said, we've done all we can do. You know, now it's just a matter of just waiting to see what happens next and wait for people to come.
Stuff like that only happens in the movies, really. To see like an actual message in a bottle be the reason that someone actually got saved is just mind-blowing to me.
All right, that's an amazing story, for real. If everything happened on there, that's amazing. I do have some problems.
Okay,
I do have some
let's hear your problem.
One, the water bottle.
Yes.
It was found. They were up there 3 days, I believe. Who is going to find a piece of trash and pick it up and say help, then look inside and find out where these people are? Okay, that's fair. That might have happened. Two, if you went down, instead of spending 3 days up there, walking up to a waterfall, why don't you spend half a day walking back where you came from.
I was wondering the same thing.
You know,
I was like,
I
just
do
go
have some
backwards.
discrepancies.
Well, and the idea that they're experienced, but then the dad said, well, there was no rope, so we're going to go.
If I was up there with my family and I was up there 3 days, I'd be like, listen, you guys, find some more berries. I'm jumping. You know what I mean? I'm going to go find some help.
In the water.
You know, I'm not going to be a part of this, but just for the sake of, you know, helping out my fellow coworkers, when's the last time you had a pen when you really needed one?
I know. I know.
Wow.
And an order magazine. Where'd she get that?
And also that.
Who brings their order magazine or an
Oh, you
order
mean
book?
the flow from
Hiking.
diners thing? Yeah.
We are all going to hell.
We
I know,
are.
we're bad. We're bad.
I will,
It just doesn't smell right.
I will just say, let's benefit the doubt. It's true. I think it was irresponsible of the dad to take 2 younger people up there. If you're so dependent on the rope that if the rope is there, then you guys are just on your knees praying to every god you can think of. I think that was a little irresponsible of the dad. Best case scenario.
Yeah.
A message in the bottle's your way out?
He's like, the rope's not here. How'd you like life? Like, what? What? I'd be like, dude, you don't have your phone with you, bro?
That's interesting. Where were the phones? That's interesting.
I still can't get over. Turn around.
I would just like to go on record. You're not going to get this type of honesty on any other daytime show, okay? They're going to snow job this whole situation.
We're not just going to clap our hands and say, good for them. Let's go to commercial. No.
We're going to take them down.
Absolutely. We are going to make sure they suffer more than they did in the 3 days on top of that molehill.
Exactly.
All right. That was bad. I hope they're all doing fine. It was very traumatic. Welcome back to DBL. We are live, and Raquel's got some big celebrity news. Raquel, what's going on?
Well, Jeff, this one's for you. The Biebers are official again. The couple just said I do in front of 154 guests, including Kendall Jenner and manager Scooter Braun. They exchanged vows at sunset at the Somerset Chapel in South Carolina. Right now, the formal reception is happening, and Grammy winner Daniel Caesar is performing later tonight, which means there's plenty of time for you to fly out, Jeff, and party. Congrats to the Biebers.
Do you think I could get there to South Carolina in time? The show's almost over.
Fly out now. Just go right to the airport. You got it.
The
You got this, Jeff.
Biebers are going to be partying all night, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right.
But there's a will, there's a way, Jeff. I believe in you.
All right. Well, maybe I'll be there, or maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a good one.